All right. Are we ready? Okay. All right. Okay. So we're gonna start the cooking stream, and as the thumbnail said, I do progress pics. So sometimes I won't be able to see chats because I'll be in the kitchen area and my laptop is obviously not next to the kitchen area. But yeah, I'll do my best to reply. Okay, first things first, move the wires a bit on my laptop. Hello, Adrian. Okay. Let's move this out of the way. Okay. So hello everyone, if you're new, I'm Belle Eden, and today it's a really sudden cooking stream. When initially was gonna do Stardew Valley, but there was a really good deal on pork. And I wanted to make this on stream. So yeah, so today's stream probably won't be today's stream might be one of the shortest streams in all honesty. Maybe like 2 hours, some probably around there, but yeah. Lotion. Okay, so first things first, I have to prepare the meat. Okay, after I prepare the meat, I'll upload the first progress pic. So if you guys don't know, when it comes to pork cutlets, of course you need pork. I mean, you can use other meat too. You can use chicken is one meat I've seen actually be used. Because I don't know how the chicken meat works, I'll be completely honest. Okay, let me... I'm not close to your mic, your voice must be very loud. Oh no, I put my mic's gain, which is like its ability to pick up noise. I put it on really, really high actually. So that's the only thing that's probably picking me up right now. In all honesty. Okay, put that. If you guys don't know, to prepare the meat, Okay, some people like to have their cutlet thick, some people don't. I know it's just a matter of preference or whatever. But yeah, so if you guys don't know, part of dongas usually, I mean not dongas, part cutlet. People saying dongas because that's what I called it my entire life. To be honest. Guerilla today, yep. Very sudden cooking Guerilla. It was supposed to be Stardew Valley, but I wanted to do cooking because I got a hold of really good meat sale. It was a really good meat sale, so yep. Okay, so the thing about pork cutlets is that some people like it thick, some people don't like it thick, but usually when it's usually sold, I guess, in like slightly cheaper areas, I guess, you're just supposed to tenderize the meat. The way you tenderize it, you can either use an actual meat tenderizer or the back of your knife. You don't have to have a meat tenderizer just to tenderize the meat, to be honest. Let's see. I'm also cutting off some chunks of meat as well. And also, one tip is that if your meat has a lot of fat on the sides, you can kind of carve like lines into them. It'll prevent the fat from shriveling up too much and like affecting the size of the meat as well. Another trick to not make your meat shrivel up when you're cooking it is that you can poke holes in it with a fork, or if you don't want to lose its shape too much, like if you guys don't want to like tenderize it too much, like like make it too small or whatever, or make it too thin, you can poke holes in it to prevent it from shrinking up when you're cooking it. Let's see. Some parts of the noodle. Okay. And then let's see. So the recipe for a normal cutlet, a pork cutlet, would be. Is this up there? The recipe for a normal pork cutlet would mostly be the meat tenderized. Usually, you don't have to, but as I said earlier, if you think the meat has too much fat, you can cut that out too. It's a personal preference at that point, but and then you basically want to season the pork cutlet with salt and pepper. Some people do only salt. That too is also personal preference on how you want to prepare your seasoning on your meat. And then you want to get flour, put it around flour, then egg, and then I'm using panko breadcrumbs because this is more Asian style. But let's see. We share the meat with us? Yep, I will. Okay, give me a second. First things first. Prepare it. Okay, maybe I'm preparing it right now. Okay, I'll take a picture of it after I'm done preparing it, and then I'll tenderize it to beat up the meat a bit, and then I'll probably take a second picture, and then after that I'll probably take a picture of the rest of the ingredients, which is the egg, the flour, and the breadcrumbs. Put them all together on the screen. Okay. Up there. And then the last one. I won't lie, I have quite a bit of pork right now, which is why it's taking me a while to at least prepare them a bit. Okay. Okay. We'll either trash those parts or cook them too, but for now. Alright. Okay. At least take that off, and then. Okay. Put those there. Okay. A picture of the meat for now. before it's gonna get tenderized. Put them back on the plate first of all. Okay. Okay, to be honest, I don't know where the big pan went in the kitchen. One thing that usually happens when living with roommates is that you kind of people placing some not in the same cabinet. I couldn't find it. I'll be completely honest. The big pan is definitely somewhere in the kitchen, but I couldn't find it. So I've been using a smaller pan to cook the meat, which can be a little bit annoying. I can't cook as much as I want. I can't cook 2 at a time. I want to cook 1 at a time. But yeah, just having one should be fine just for this stream, I guess. Okay, let's see. Where's my... There it is. Okay. Let's see. Okay, from here, let's take a picture of the meat so far. Oops, that is not the right... I have to went to the gallery instead. Okay, meat. Okay, take a picture of the flour and the breadcrumbs and the panko breadcrumbs right now. I haven't gotten the egg. I have in a college dorm? No, I actually live outside with roommates. Let's see. Okay, and then we go to there. And then no. There. Attach. Then this one, then this one. Okay. I mean, I did live in a college dorm before. When I actually did go to college. The thing about America is that they usually make you live at the dorms for at least a year before. Usually, okay, some schools make it mandatory, some don't. It depends on what college you go to, honestly, whether they even have dorms or not. But yeah, I spent 1 year. Actually, spent quite some years at the dorm because I got a lot of financial aid. I didn't even move out of my college dorm until like some years later, actually, when I initially went to college. Let's see. Should have sent. All right. Yep, and then let's that. Okay, and then let's go here. Let's see. Image. Code. Food. One. Browse. Oh, I forgot. The pictures initially look so huge. Okay. Oh. Wait, I'll get it. I'll get it. Okay. Here. And then add another one. Let's see. That's not the right button. I'll just one food. 2. Browse. Come on. Okay. Oh gosh. The flour. My hand is like a little visible there. Okay. And then our last one. Where is it? Cutlet food. 3. Browse. And then yes. Big screen. All right. Move that a little bit closer. this. And here. Okay, a little bit there. Alright, these are the current ingredients that I've prepared so far. We haven't tenderized the meat yet, and go back to here for a second. And we also have not made the egg wash yet, or whatever, however people usually call it. Okay. There. Okay, so first things first. Okay, maybe I'll do the egg right now, so I can add that to the pictures. Okay. Let's see which eggs are good. This one that should be good for now. All right. Yep. Okay, to be honest, I won't lie. Pork cutlets is actually pretty easy to make. I mean, I guess if you've made it before, but okay, so whoa, these eggs have a super orange yolk. That was a bit weird. Okay, the last one. The cat eats meat raw. I mean, no, you can feed them cooked meat. Okay. Let's see. Where's my chopsticks? These are different chopsticks. I use that one too for the meat. Here we go. Hello, Christopher. Okay. Let's quickly beat the eggs down. Why are these eggs so orange? The yolks, it looks actually like I've never seen the yolks look so orange. Okay. Let's go. Oh, and then you can also season the yolks a bit with some salt, but since we're already putting salt on the meat, I don't really see the need. Some people actually do put additional salt in the yolk. In the yolk. Not that much though, only like a pinch compared to the actual seasoning of the meat. Oh, when you season the meat for pork cutlets, you actually only want to season one side with salt or salt and pepper. Personal preference. A cat prefer fish? I mean, all cats have their own preferences actually. I've seen some cats who actually don't like fish at all. That's interesting. But they're like obsessed with like chicken. Cooked or not. Okay. Keep on beating the eggs. Alright. My cats freak out just as much as for chicken, right? Yep, whether it's cooked or not, I've seen one of my friend's cats growing up super obsessed with chicken, like really. She didn't like fish at all though. Surprisingly, that's one of the cats I mentioned. Okay. Alright. Egg is almost done. Oh my god, chicken is down. I should assume what cat's like. Okay. Nice. Okay. The eggs look pretty beaten up. Take a picture of the eggs now. And then have them join the pictures on top. Okay. Camera. A good picture? Okay. And then let's go. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Oops. Here. And then this one. Alright, got the picture connected to the laptop now. Okay. Oh, okay. See, brush. Brush again. Okay, nice. Let's download that. Ah, it's horizontal. Okay, I'll fix the notation that I add here. Then we add the image. Alright. Oh! I forgot how big they get. There. Oh, we don't have to rotate it actually, so that's fine. Well, I think the ends will go way too much, but whatever, it's fine. We'll put it here. Nice. Alright. The eggs we just beat. And now we're gonna actually start tenderizing the meat with the back of our knife. Okay. Move those little pieces. Move these pieces on the side. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Since we're okay, no. Okay, maybe I'll actually start the oil now. Actually. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, I'll start cleaning up the oil actually, since we're kind of doing it a bit quickly. I'm stuck behind the. Hello, CJ. Okay. I'll get the oil out actually onto the pan while we prepare the meat and everything. Oh, this oil, it's weirdly sticky. It's not from the oil, but there's like, it's as if like some wrapping on, there's like some sticky wrapping on it and then the sticky part never came off. Okay. Weird. Okay, come on, open it. Okay, let's see. Why can't I open it? Okay, I'm not proud by using my teeth to open. Oh! I accidentally tore it off. The plastic. I accidentally tore off the plastic of the lid without tearing off the entire thing off. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna get a knife and take the rest of the plastic off. Not a fan of plastic lids. Okay. Okay. Starting to get it off. Not very safe, but it'll do. Okay. Oh no, I'm breaking the plastic. Okay, it's fine, we're doing it. Come on, I need this oil open. Okay. Let's go. How should I open this? I just completely destroyed the opening part, I'll be completely honest. Strength is too high. Okay. Have you guys grown up accidentally broke things? Hello, Benz! Remember one time? This was at my home. When I was young, when I was growing up, I'd have my family home. One time I accidentally smacked the hairbrush and just fell into two parts. After slamming against a wall. The bathroom wall. Okay, I'll admit, guys, I did break a lot of things growing up by accident. It's the reason why my mom kind of resorted to. Okay, not just to me, but some of my other siblings are super clumsy. Like, I spill water on the regular. It's to the point where when it came to plates and stuff, my mom could never buy anything expensive again. Just bought like really cheap plates, but mostly like I don't really work out or anything. It's just an accident. All the time. Wow, this is really not opening the oil. I'm gonna open this. Okay. Can I at least screw off the entire lid then? Huh. The fact that I broke the lid, it's not good, guys, because I'm not able to open the oil. Okay, come on. Okay, I got it. No, I didn't. I just broke off more parts of the lid. It's fine. It's fine. Should be really concerned if I see you alive. I may just schedule. Oh goodness. You should really get some sleep. Your sharp tooth broke the packet. Well, now my fingers are now my entire fingers are breaking it apart. It's fine. As I slowly break apart this lid, it'll eventually open. Okay. I still can't believe I broke it. Okay, maybe try the only unbroken place of the lid, and we'll try to open it from there and try to break it down from there in a better way that doesn't screw me over. Okay. Okay. Should I break open the lid? It's not really working too well, guys, to be completely honest. The plastic lid where, you know, where you like there's a little indent and you like pull on the indent. I accidentally just completely broke off the indent, and so the rest of the plastic is firmly attached to the lid. Can do this. Okay, come on. Okay, we're doing it slowly, very slowly. Not really, actually. Never mind. Okay, no. I think we're getting it. Okay, I can do this. Yeah. Okay. Broke a little part of it off again, so we can start trying to pull on this again. Okay. Maybe break this bottom part of the plastic. Yeah. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. If I pull this, hopefully it doesn't break. Is this too good? An error was just invented. No, it's not that. It's like, okay, no, you're breaking off the plastic. Okay, it's like the type of like plastic where you pull on this thing and like it ropes around, like the plastic ropes around, and there's a little indent, and you pull it off. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting it. Oh, yeah. I got it. Yeah. Okay. Chuck was so much for the oil. Okay. I'll be pouring the oil in the pan and heating it up. Bum, bum, bum. Let's go. Okay. While the oil heats up, we'll be preparing the meat, and then the oil should be. The oil should be warm enough. By the time we finish preparing, at least, maybe 3 of them. Okay. Close the oil. Nice. Okay. Heat it up. Heat it up to there. Okay, now time to tenderize the meat. If you guys don't know, you can use the back of your knife. You don't have to buy meat tenderizer. Nice. Or you can use a fork too, actually, if you don't want your meat as flat when it comes to pork cutlets. Personal preference at that point. Some people like their with the meat pretty thick, some of them don't. Okay. Move that over here. Okay. Nice. The thing about these pork cutlets is that I want them to... I'm basically gonna make them take to my work and stuff. And also just to eat throughout the day, for every single day for at least one meal. Which is why I do this a lot. Also because I'm dividing it out with my roommates as well. Okay. You only have to really tenderize one side. You don't have to really do the other. There's not really a point after... Not a real point, but... Yeah, I get the personal preference at that point, again. Okay. It's okay, I'll do the other side for one, so just see how, so you can see how flat the meat can get when you tenderize it. Oh yes, 2 plates attached. Yes. Some of the different types of pork too that I'm working on right now. But yeah, how are your Fridays, guys? I have work later in the day, not right now, but basically at the evening. Actually, the stream is not that long. Okay. Go on hitting it. Oh. It's nice. Okay, yes. That's the first meat tenderized. Okay, we'll move it back to the meat plate and start tenderizing the other ones. Put that here. Move this here. Move that there to the side. Okay. Put the non-tenderized meats on this side actually, and then the tenderized ones on that side of the plate. Alright. Oh, my hands. Okay. Yeah, I'll go get a glove. I'll get some gloves after, so I don't have to keep on washing my hands over and over again. Friends, go. Okay, so far. Okay, 1 second. You get some gloves before I read the rest of the chat. That one over here. Oh, 7. Okay. I said earlier, I've been leaving chat, like when I'm doing the actual cooking, I don't feel looking at chat as much, but when it's like time like these, of course I'm looking at chat. Okay. Let's go. Continue tenderizing the meat. Okay. If you guys don't know, the way the breading works in pork cutlets is that, yes, you can mess it up. The way you mess it up is that, if you don't get the if you don't get coating on right, the coating will just completely slip off and fall off and not properly, I guess, attach itself to the meat. And then let's see. Okay, this one's a really small piece, so we'll just do the smaller pieces first then. Okay. Okay, so basically, as I said earlier, the way the coating works is that you coat it by putting on flour first, then you put on egg, and you put on the breadcrumbs, and it should be ready to fry. One popular method is to basically do it twice actually. So it would be flour, egg, and then breadcrumb. I think that's how most places do it actually. Most restaurants, I think. So they get 200k subs. Thanks. Yep. So that's like how some people do it. It also makes the breading a lot crispier too, actually. If you do it that way. I would say again, personal preference on how thick or light you want the coating to be. Also, of course, it affects on how long you have to cook it as well, you know? Because there's technically, you know, there's more stuff in the way. It takes longer time for the meat to cook. It's personally the reason why when you go to some restaurants, not all restaurants, but some restaurants that serve pork cutlets, like the thinner ones, it's the reason why sometimes the ones that are actually trying to make the pork cutlets really quickly. The reason why they hit it like more flattened than like maybe like if you go to a place that sells like a more expensive pork cutlets, is because of the cook time basically. Of course, you know, if it's thinner, you know, of course it's gonna cook faster. Let's go. Okay. Now that one is done being tenderized. How much more small pieces? Is there any more small pieces, or is only big stuff left? See? One last small piece. Pork. Okay, we'll tenderize this one last small piece and then start tenderizing the bigger ones. Alright. As I said, you can also use forks too if you want to keep the more thick, I guess, cut. And not have it tenderize it too much. Too much fat on this one. Off actually. I'm not saying cutlets can't have a lot of fat, but it can affect the shape a bit too much. We did flour, egg, panko for our panko fried shrimp. Oh yeah, panko fried shrimp. What's okay? My family used to make it when I was younger, but they stopped when I got older because you know shrimp gets more expensive. Obviously got more expensive over time. But one of my favorite childhood dishes was panko fried shrimp. Actually, it's really good. It's really good, especially if you buy like legit, like pretty big shrimp back in the day, before shrimp got super expensive. Yep. If I had to say what my favorite seafood meat is, it's probably shrimp, I'll be completely honest. I don't know, some of you guys might say this is blasphemy or heresy or whatever, but I actually don't like crab or lobster at all. I know some people are like, what? And I'm like, I know, but I'm not a fan. It's more like, okay, it's more like, I'll eat it if someone gives it to me, but personal preference, I wouldn't eat it at all. Hello, Zero. Hello, Rhombus. I actually don't know. I don't know if you said hi already, actually. Because I already closed the unread since I'm being a bit distracted cooking right now. Okay. Let's go. Okay, maybe I should actually just cut this big part into 2 pieces. It won't actually come out that nicely if we don't. Let's slice the fat off here a little bit to make sure it doesn't shrink when we cook it. Alright. Let's go. tenderized meat, I'll show a picture of all the tenderized meat. And then I'll coat one. And then I'll take a picture of the coated one. And then yeah, we'll start cooking as I basically finish coating the rest of the meats. I'm hitting the board sometimes, the cutting board. If you guys want to know what those like tunk noises are. Okay. Nice. Oh. Whoops. I just hit the board completely there. I missed the edge of the meat. Okay. Let's see, how much is that decreased by? Nice. Okay. Yeah, this shouldn't go on for too long. If I think it's too short, I'll probably play like, I don't know, maybe an hour of Stardew or something, or like some other game really quick, but yeah. I don't think it's gonna be that short, but yep. So let's see. How's the oil is pretty hot, so I'll lower the temp for the oil a little bit. But still keep it cooking a bit. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, and then maybe once more on the other side, in the thick part of the meat. Okay. Nice. I'm going to switch into something that will probably be back to sleep. But by covering your still, I'm sure these times a difference. Okay, good night, Benz. Okay. Okay, how much more slices of the meat do I have to go through? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I only have 4 more slices of the pork left. They're really big slices though, the ones that are remaining. I think all the smaller ones. Okay, barring the first meat I did, all the rest weren't as long or huge, I guess. But sometimes right in the head. Nice. Okay. As I said, guys, if you guys see fat, too much fat in your pork, especially around the edges, you can basically cut like slices into it to like kind of thin it out in a way, and it shouldn't affect the shape of your meat too much. Yeah. Okay. Pork cutlet. Never tried that before. I think. I think pork cutlet's probably one of my favorite dishes. Reason why I was way too excited to make it on stream and change my stream from the Stardew stream to the cooking stream. It's almost done. Nice. Oh, how this is usually? I don't have the ingredients to make the salad right now, actually. But the way this is usually served, especially the sauce too. I didn't buy ingredients to make the sauce or anything either, but pork cutlet. I keep saying it for the Korean. I'm so used to saying it. The cutlet sauce that usually comes with in restaurants, if you go to like Asian restaurants. Okay, let me look up to see exactly what's inside of it, because I don't want to get false information. Okay, actually no, I'll do it after I'm done tenderizing the meat. I'm wearing gloves right now, so it's too messy. How much more meat left? It's 4 more meat, including this one. So, okay. actually raise up the temperature for the oil again. But for now, let's tenderize the meat. Okay. And then after tenderizing the meat, I'll upload a big picture of the meat. Bam, 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 bam. I keep hitting the cutting board so loudly sometimes. I'm not relaxing today until after the meat tenderizing is done. Okay. There's too much of some fat over here, so we'll slice into it a bit. Okay. Done. Okay. Flip it over. Okay. Nice. A little bit of thick on this one side. Into it more. And then here. Let's see. And cut more of the fat. It'll affect the cooking a bit. I mean cut the fat, I mean cut into it, not cut it out, Okay. Okay. That's equal-ish. Not equal-ish, but that's good. Just a little bit more. And right. Okay. There, that one's done. Now we only have 1, 2, 3 more pieces left. Alright. Put that off. Pop. Okay. Once you finish tenderizing the meat. Okay. Arm's getting tired. Okay, I'll switch to my left arm. The knife is gonna be covered in meat. Oops. Nice. Okay. Oh. Are you guys right-handed or left-handed? I'm right-handed. Okay, let's see. Still not right so much, but 125 cents. Oh, whoops. Oh, cutting board. Nice. Okay, and then let's do it once more on the other side. Nice. Okay. Okay. That there. Yep, and then to the last one. Oh man, they're pretty big. Okay, first cut into the fat. They don't disturb the pork too much. Okay. Cut more into the fat from this side as well. Okay. And the tenderize it. Okay. Tenderized it for one side and then. So what did you end up paying for cutlets? It's a really good deal, guys. It was only where's the only $15 for all these pork cutlets, right? It's pretty good. You can eat it for several days. You may remember. Really good. Let's see. Let's see. Almost this one's the second to last one's almost done. Nice. Okay. Maybe. Should I tenderize that section more? Maybe. Okay. Okay, that's enough for this one. The last one. Okay, I said I would turn the heat on for the last one. I say it has pretty good meat prices, so I'm always interested in what the other costs. I think its regular pack is over $20. I think way over 20. I think. So yeah, it was a pretty good price actually. Especially for the amount it holds. I got the cheapest one too, actually, from the that are available, but still a lot of meat, which is good. Okay, last one. Nice. Okay. The thing about pork cutlets is that you can actually buy them pre-made, especially in a lot of Asian stores. I mean, there are some American stores that do sell pork cutlets as well. I mean, you can find the stores, I guess, whether they even have it or not, but some do. They are pretty expensive though. It's usually like, I think like $9 to like whatever dollars just for like two, maybe 3, I think, per pack. I believe so. If you get pork cutlets at restaurants, they're usually like $10 over easily. It depends on where you go. Okay. Okay, and then okay. Just on the other side. Okay, the other side is okay-ish. Maybe this side is too thick. I think there's a little bit more. Push the cutting board back. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. For me, so they usually rip off in my experience. Yeah, actually. Also, the only time it is if you can generally get a good deal on pre-made stuff. for some reason, or if it's something that you honestly can't make or whatever. Like, I actually noticed they started selling pre-made boba stuff. Well, not pre-made, but instant boba, I guess. I haven't really seen it before until like I think around a year ago, where it's like the certain brand, it sells these instant boba packs for like, I think it's like a taro green matcha green tea and like milk tea, boba flavors or whatever. They're really expensive before. They're like, you know, like almost $10, if I remember correctly, in my area. Last time I saw them, which was like yesterday. Let's see, one more pounding on this side again. Check it out. Like, as long as you can just buy your own tapioca boba pearls things, you can just make your own milk tea at home. Milk tea is literally just coffee and milk and what any other flavoring you want to use, to be honest. Whether you want to mix tea with like if you want to mix the milk with like actual tea or something, you don't actually have to, or you can use like matcha flavored tea packets to make tea or whatever. Boba can be very cheap to make. I mean, I don't make it, but I've seen it. It can actually be pretty cheap to make as long as you get tapioca pro bubbles. Okay. Finish the meat, so I will take a picture. Give me a second. Take off my gloves. Put the knife in the sink. Put the knife in the sink, I guess. Let's see. Actually, I think it's full. Okay. Let's see. Put the gloves for here. In the trash. Okay. Take a picture of the meat. Boba pearls are gross. Okay, to be honest, guys, I don't know if this is also blasphemy or hearsay to some people, but I'm not a fan of the boba pearl bubbles, actually. When I go out and get, boba, okay, I don't get it that often, guys. Boba's pretty expensive in my area, but the few times I get boba, I actually don't get boba pearls. In all honesty. See. I think this is a good-ish looking picture of the meat. Tenderized meat. Okay. Let me take a picture of the meat. Tenderize the meat. Okay. How should I take it? Like this. As a picture, let me see. I'm sad. Let's see. I think this looks good. Okay. Send this over. Compose. Attach. A new picture. Okay. Nice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, a lot of people say have some weird taste preferences. I mean, I wouldn't say I do. It's just I just don't like some certain stuff. Like, another one people always ask me why, but I actually don't like soda, like, at all. I know the whole point of soda is the fizziness, but I don't like the fizziness, okay? Okay, let's see. Did the message send? Open. Okay, did. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's see. It's not that one. We'll make these ones like a little smaller. Kind of like make a little pyramid of progress, I guess, is what I want to do. Make these a little small. This one. Okay, and move the egg up here. Make the egg a little smaller. It's just be And then, no, that's not the right one. Display. Image. And shoot this a lot. Okay. Tenderize the meat. Put this over here. And then right next to it on the right, I'll put in the breaded toast when it's breaded. And then when it's done, I'll have the picture of the completed one. So does my I have an energy drink. Free soda game. Actually, I don't like energy drinks either. Okay, to be honest, guys, my favorite beverage is probably kind of kiddish sounding, but I like apple juice. I think I said this before, but I think I said before that my favorite fruit is apples. I like mangoes too. But I like apples. Those are probably my two favorite fruits. Okay. Time to bread one, and then take a picture of it breaded. Okay, for a second. Apple juice? I know, okay. It's a bit childish, but I like apple juice. I also really like milk too, I'll be completely honest. Because I didn't get to drink a lot of milk growing up. I think I said this before. A large majority of my family is lactose intolerant. I think only me and my... Only literally me and my mom, I think, who aren't lactose intolerant. But my mom doesn't like cheese, actually. So, or dairy. She doesn't like dairy as much, actually. So that's the reason why we never really got it. All my other siblings are actually lactose intolerant, actually. No, wait. I think only one of my other older siblings is not lactose intolerant, but don't quote me on that though. I haven't seen them eat, because they don't eat dairy normally either at all. Just because Asian diet doesn't have much dairy in it. So yeah, okay. Okay, so guys, first, when you guys make the pork cutlets, as I said, the order is flour, egg, and the breadcrumbs. Some people do flour, egg, and then breadcrumbs to either make it get crispier. That food honestly looks disgusting. I mean, it's not cooked, you know. Unprepared food doesn't look that appealing for a reason, which is why when you go to restaurants, the food is cooked completely before you see it. Okay. Progress pics. Okay. Yeah, so when you're putting flour on the meat, you want to make sure there are no clumps of flour actually on your meat. Or yeah, if you don't, it's gonna very heavily affect the breading. After all. Okay. So I put this on the flour. Okay. The way I usually make it, I only do flour and then egg and then breadcrumb. I don't do flour, egg, and then breadcrumb. Well, because yeah, you know, it obviously takes more than I mean, of course, that's a bit too much ingredients for both flour and egg. Also because, let's see. Also because I don't like having the coating as thick. I mean, yes, it does get crispier, guys, obviously, but you just don't want it to be so. I don't want it to be so thick. And when you put on the breadcrumbs, you want to make sure that it's completely coated as much as in the breadcrumbs as possible, of course. That's where one of the biggest parts of the breading will come in. Apple juice is great. I drink apple juice in other countries. Yep, I like juice a lot, I'll be honest. I was thinking of a book from the back areas from the morgue. I mean, meat isn't supposed to look that good. And we tenderize the meat after all, meaning that we basically beat the meat up like crazy to make it all so that when it cooks it's like not as like yeah. Okay, the breading is, come on, breading, stay on as much as you can. Okay, got the breading. Okay, now I'll take a picture of the breaded meat and then I'll put it inside the oil. Okay, give me a second. See, where's camera? Picture. Nice. Okay. All right. Compose and attach. All right. I'll put this in the oil as we wait for the picture to send. Nice. The left hand. Okay. Just switch hands for a second. Okay, hopefully the picture sent. Let me check. Okay, 1, 2, 3, you're being way too rude. I'm gonna completely ban you. Okay, so let's continue cooking. Okay, let me go. Wait, give me a second, guys. Go here. In here. Okay. Let's see how it looks. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, let me cut this open to see if it cooked well. Just to make sure. Okay. Okay. Okay, this one got a bit more burnt than I thought. But the oil heat a bit too high. But it did turn out it did turn out well. Okay, lower the temperature, guys. Lower the temperature for the rest of them. Okay, first things first. Uploaded the picture of the breaded one. Let's see. Okay. Here. Image. Okay. Oh man, this one did not. This one became all rotated. Okay. Give me a second. It looked like one of them was breaded. Let me rotate it actually. Rotate it. It's maybe I should have kept it horizontal. Okay, but for now, we'll give it vertical. Okay. Yeah, I won't show the first one because it's a little bit burnt. I'll show the next one. So first, I should bread it first though. So let's bread it first. The meat, put this on much lower heat. Let it cool down a bit here too. Alright. We'll do this one. Okay. Coat it in flour first, and as I said, make sure it's completely covered, but and also brush off the surface of the flour. Brush off the surface because not brush off the surface. I don't mean like take the flour off, but make sure there are no clumps of flour, and then. You dunk it in egg. And you want it to be completely covered in the egg. But you don't want to put too much egg in, but at the same time you want to put enough egg so that when you put it inside the breadcrumbs, it basically properly sticks on. Squeeze a little bit of the egg off. And then dunk it in the breadcrumbs. The breadcrumbs is the most important part because you kind of want it to be completely covered. So that when it cooks, it'll actually cook properly. I know, yeah, as I said before, most people actually do flour, egg, and then they put the breadcrumbs on, meaning that they put in the double layer of egg and flour. And as I said before, I only do one. I don't really think you need to, in my opinion. Because, other than it, like I said, unless you want it super, super crispy, and you want more breading. But yeah. Okay. Let's go. Okay. This one should turn out a little bit better and not slightly burnt. Okay. Nice. Okay. I just put that one in oil, and I'll take a picture of that one. When you put it in, yeah. Don't look at one in the oil. Did anyone teach you how to cook? To be honest, I'll be completely honest. My mother taught me a little bit. I mostly just learned from watching her. My older siblings didn't really. Okay, a lot of my older siblings, they really suck at cooking. When I was growing up. So not that they made me any food. I would just eat instant food, like when my mom wasn't home, or like just make myself a sandwich. And then, of course I started to want to eat, like, you know, not instant food, or like this food that I can just make on the go, like really fast. Like, there's nothing wrong with sandwiches or whatever. But, you know, you get tired of it when you can only eat sandwiches and stuff like that. I would eat, or sometimes my meal would just be like, cereal, or like, okay, one weird meal I had sometimes when I didn't learn how to cook at all was just tortilla chips and like salsa, basically. Isn't all this stuff where you didn't really know how to cook? The first time I ever made myself, okay, I didn't really make it, but first time I ever touched anything that was vaguely resemble cooking was basically just instant ramen. You know, you actually using the water boiler. I think I was 8 at that point, around 8 or 9 or something. And my parents were like, "Oh, okay, since you just used it well, you can just keep on using it." And then from there, I just started to like ask if I can actually cook some stuff, like a fried egg and all that kind of stuff. Because, you know, I actually want to like eat something that's not like cereal, or something like not cold, or something that's like not warm. I mean, just other than like, you know, just heating it up in the microwave type of stuff. And then from there, I started cooking, and then I started cooking for my younger siblings because turns out they're really bad at cooking, actually. Like, yeah. So that's how I basically learned how to cook, actually, in all honesty. I mostly just picked it up. Okay. Should be able to flip over the other one in here. Chopsticks back here. Alright. Yep, that's how I learned cooking. I'm mostly self-taught. I never really looked up anything. That's why I also don't know how to make a lot of American food, actually, other than like something super simple like hamburgers and stuff. Like I never ever baked any sweets, actually, since I wasn't really allowed to buy the ingredients for it when I went grocery shopping. On the side. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh yeah, out of all my siblings too, I'm actually the best driver, even compared to my older siblings. So, when I was living at home with my parents and my younger siblings, and I was able to drive, I was actually asked a lot to go get groceries nearby, or like, if they ordered food from a restaurant nearby, for me to go pick it up. My family doesn't really do delivery. We actually just go and pick it up after calling ahead of time. I grew up in a family that uses cash, actually, over like credit card or anything, or any other electronic pay. So I'll be completely honest, I'm also like really used to using cash, or like going and picking things up and paying cash there after calling ahead of time. Yeah, okay. Mr. Passively can make with some random ingredients. For example, during some of my hard times, I ended up making rice and cooking with any condiment I could find. This was my favorite shopping week. Ooh! I remember one of my favorite. Okay, I think I said before, like all my family. Okay, they like some condiments, but there are some condiments that most of my family really hates with a burning passion, like ketchup. I'm not just the only person in my family who likes ketchup. Not even my dad, who's like the least pickiest eater I've ever met in my entire life. Even he doesn't really like ketchup that much. Yeah. When I was growing up, sometimes if my siblings didn't want to eat something, they would just pilfer it off to my dad. Of course, you know, it'd be mostly vegetables, but of course they eat vegetables and that. Okay. Some of my siblings don't eat certain vegetables even to this day, or they can't. I mean, I won't lie. I'm not good at eating certain vegetables still. Like how, I use brown mushrooms for seasoning soups and stuff. But I can't really start eating them by itself. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Do you have a credit card list? I do have a credit card. I just don't use it that often, I'll be completely honest. I'm not really I don't really buy anything online either. The only time I ever buy anything online is if it's like not in my area, but yeah. Da, 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 da. Okay. I use food from scratch, like 2 eggs from my household, and 8 slices of bread and make some iced coffee or tea. I'll have to just make milk coffee and blend it with ice. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So put egg on that, and then the breadcrumbs on it. Nice. Okay. That's enough breadcrumbs. All right. And then more flour. Coffee must be strong. That's true. Okay, I'll admit, I still can't drink coffee normally. I still mix it with milk. It's like a half-half ratio now, but like I said before, I'm really bad at drinking coffee straight. Even after drinking it for all these years. I drink coffee for caffeine. I don't drink energy drinks or soda or anything like that for energy. I really can't really. I can't really stand the taste of energy drinks either. Don't really understand because I didn't grow up drinking energy drinks at all. I didn't grow up drinking soda because my family likes soda, but I don't. I'm the only one in my family who doesn't like soda, of course, you know. Most people like soda anyway, so I'm like the odd one out in that aspect. Let's see. It's like, okay, it's more like if someone offered to me at a party, I would drink it because I don't want to be rude and like force them to go get water after they handed me some soda. When I mean party, I just mean among my actual friends. I don't really go out and party or anything. Not my thing. I need to put out more breadcrumbs now. Okay. I'll the meat. Okay. Nice, the meat is coming along a lot more nicely. Okay. Nice. Okay. And then get off the extra flour off, the clumps of flour. Yeah, when you when you put the flour on the meat, you want to be really, really careful and put it on everywhere. Because you know how sometimes when you put stuff on meat, you can miss a spot that's like inside of like maybe a gap or something. That's good. Introverted. I mean, it's more like I just have introverted hobbies. I mean, I don't really have a problem communicating with people that much. I just like staying at home. I'll be completely honest. When I was growing up, I stayed at home a bit too much. Okay, it's because like, I like to keep my room dark when I used to live with my parents. To the point where I would just close the blinds completely and not even let sun in. But after I got a health checkup, yearly health checkup at one point. My family doctor was like, "Oh, you don't have much vitamin D because you know, guys, vitamin D is a large part of vitamin D is from the sun." And when I exercise, okay, the neighborhood at my family's home is super, super safe. So you could literally like exercise literally at like 9 or like 10 at night, and like there's like literally no one around. or anything. And you don't have to. You don't have to worry about like you don't have to worry for safety that much. I'll be completely honest. In the neighborhood, it's that safe. It's really really safe. So I'd only exercise like at night when the sun isn't out because it's like nice and like it's very nice, very cool. Yeah, my family doctor was like, yeah, you need to take like some vitamin D pills because you don't go outside, and I was like, oh god. So ever since that day, I started exercising in the mornings when I had time. I still do too. To get I actually let the sun in to the room. Yep. You look like a vampire a little bit, right there. Unless I had to like go out for whatever reason. Yep, so home is your comfort zone. Yep, home is the best. In all honesty. So I suggest opening the windows. I'm not opening the windows. I suggest you guys to let the sun in your room and let the sun hit you too if it's not too hot. So you can have some vitamin D in your life. I'm gonna put the pills for like not for that long though. I take these vitamin D pills like once every other day for like I think it was just until that one bottle was done. It was like the bottle was pretty big though, so it was like a bottle worth of like I think that what should be done. Yep, so oh wow, okay. I just the flour a little bit back so they don't fall off the plates. So I'm gonna start cutting the really, really big one now. Alright. But yeah, okay, next time, look at the next cooking stream. I think I said it on the previous cooking stream. I'm not too sure if I did actually. But I said I wanted to bake cookies. Because I never baked cookies before. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Probably sometime in May. Not right now, but since I just but yeah, so the next cooking stream will be cookies because I never baked before. We have a very small oven though, so I won't be able to make that much cookies in one batch, but yeah, I want to make homemade cookies. Come on. Cover completely. I need 2 hands for this. It's too big. Get rid of the clumps of flour. And then that. Okay. Before I put it in the egg, I think I have to take out my meat now. Let me take this off. This glove off that I was using. Put that there. And then get out. Okay. There. Nice. Looks really good. Okay. Cut it. Oh, you can be a vampire. Being a vampire was apparently not healthy. Baked, steam, stream muffin cake, breakfast, such. Okay, first things first. Let's cut the meat. Ooh, nice. It is fully cooked on the inside this time. And not burnt at the same time. Okay, I'll cut a little bit more of this half. You guys can see the full thing. Nice, looks really good. Okay, first things first. Ow. Well, the cutlet is really hot. But yeah, okay. Put that there. Leave my hand so I don't put oil on my phone. Okay. picture of the cutlet. Oops. There. And then, let's see, where is it? Camera. Blurry. Blurry because I accidentally moved my hand while I was taking a picture. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is better. Oh man, I keep on moving my hand. Okay. Shaking. Okay. Which picture is the best? Let me see. Or this one better? Okay. Go here. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Send it. Okay. Let me just sending right now, and then we wait for a little bit. Attach. Okay. Maybe popcorn in the background. Ooh, nice popcorn. Okay, let's see. I haven't had popcorn in a while, actually. I'll be honest. I think, okay, to be honest, I usually have popcorn when I went to the movie theater, obviously, but I don't really make popcorn as often at home. Okay, let's see. Has it sent yet? I at least want to receive the picture. Okay, and then I think it's this one. Nope. This one? Yes. And here. Okay. With this, we're gonna transform it to go back to normal. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Oops. Move this a little bit like this. Move that to the side here. Then the breaded version here. Okay. And then the last one. Okay, things again. Image. Name it that. Nice. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Oh my goodness. Close up. Okay. There. Finished product. There. Nice, right? Okay. Let's cook some more. Cook all the smaller pieces first. Okay. Ooh, the counter became a bit messy because the flour got spilled. Look pretty crispy. Yep, and it's only one layer of breading too. And not like the way a lot of people do, which is what did I say again? Which is flour, egg, and then flour, egg, and then the breadcrumbs / panko crumbs. Okay, you can also make this with completely normal breadcrumbs to bread too. You don't have to use panko breadcrumbs at all. It really looks pretty similar, actually. I watch a lot of cooking channels actually, in the background as well. One of my favorite ones is Erin and Claire. Of course, June's Kitchen is really good too. What else do I watch? Sometimes I just watch fancy, okay, not fancy, but people who try to make the food look super aesthetically pleasing, like Honey Key and stuff. I also watch Peaceful Cuisine. Also binging with Babish and board.d. It's just pronounced as board, but that's how it's stylized. It's funny because he actually uses graphics that make everything look like a video game cooking, even though it's just normal food. But yeah, those are some of the cooking channels I watch. I watch a lot of also really random videos. Off the top of my head, I can't really name the channel names, but yes. Okay, if you guys don't know June's Kitchen, it's basically, I mean, his wife is also a YouTube creator too. She does more of the daily life, I guess, and also more about Japanese culture. While he does cooking mostly, and also appears in her videos too. But his channel is mostly just dedicated to cooking. You guys haven't watched it. And then a really cute part of his channel is that he has pet cats that actually like watching him cook, and they actually stand to the side in the videos and like just like watch him. It's so cute, and they're so nice and cute looking. Also, the aesthetic and the music choices is really good to listen to. And he's way more skilled than I am. Obviously, a lot of people are. I'm just like super home cook. I've actually never had pork like this, so yeah, I'm making this. Yep. So okay. Oh, I forgot to show. Okay, I actually just season these with the meat with salt. I forgot to say that actually. I season it with salt only on one side. Some people do salt and pepper. It's also normal to do it on one side for when it comes to pork cutlets and not on both sides. And for the egg, some people like to put a pinch of salt on the egg to, I don't know. Okay, I know that's part of my personal favorite because I don't put salt in my eggs, unless I'm like cooking it like fried egg or whatever. But like when I'm like using it as for like seasoning type of this type of sort, I don't really. Should put the meat. Yep. So to be honest, okay, yeah, the way I do it, I just do one flour layer, and then egg, and then the breadcrumbs. But yeah, okay, it's really popular to do 2 layers actually of flour, egg, like that, in that order specifically. That's also super popular too, actually. Yeah. Okay, some places you can buy panko breadcrumbs for really cheap. The grocery store around my place sells it for. Okay, there's 2 different packs. One for $1 and another for $2. They ran out of the $1 one for obvious reasons because it's very nice and cheap. So, I actually have to use a $2 one this time. But yeah, there are more expensive panko breadcrumbs you can actually buy from other brands. But to be honest, any panko breadcrumbs would do. You don't really need an expensive one or anything. I think the really expensive ones tend to be seasoned panko breadcrumbs at that point, I think. Some of them just use higher quality bread, I guess, even if they're not seasoned. But yeah. vTuber. But yeah, so yep, that's pork cutlets. It's pretty easy to make. Oh, I also okay, the amount of eggs I use, if you guys weren't here earlier in the stream, for all the meats that's on the plate, I've only used 3 eggs actually, and that's enough. Okay, I think that's okay. I think also depends on the size of the eggs you use, because I usually buy pretty big eggs. But the standard is usually, I believe it's 2 or 3 eggs per 4 servings of pork. Yep. Okay. Let me move the rest of the meat actually. They're kind of getting in the way of the panko breadcrumbs. Move them all there. Okay, and then coat it with panko breadcrumbs. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Yep. Yeah, to be honest, the most expensive. The flour you can use any type of flour really. Okay, there are some tricks to make some stuff more crispier to make this like even more tastier, I guess is what I would say. During the for the people who like to make the breading super crispy by doing flour, egg, and then the panko breadcrumbs, you can use starch actually. Potato starch is one method you could use for one of the other layers to make it even more like crispy and crunchier. Okay, so the flour I use is just all-purpose flour. You don't need fancy flour at all to make this, or fancy breadcrumbs or whatever. It's just the meat that's the issue, obviously, because pork, the type of pork obviously doesn't come cheap in some areas. Of course, the cheapest meat, but you can also make chicken cutlets too. Okay, for that, for the chicken, I'd probably suggest actually looking up a recipe on how to prepare the chicken meat itself. But yeah, you can use chicken meat too. Some places near my house, not some places, but a few cutlets places I've seen growing up. I never actually ate there, but I did see their menus had like chicken cutlet. So that'll be a cheaper alternative if you look up what type of meat you need to use, and how to prepare it, I guess. Actually never prepared it with chickens in all honesty, guys, so I don't know how you prepare the meat there, but yep, that's one solution you can do if you can't get a hold of pork. I heard it tastes pretty good too, actually. So if you don't have pork, you can use chicken instead. So I'll suggest looking up how to prepare the meat, because obviously you wouldn't prepare the same as pork as I did on stream. So yeah. Oh, nice. Use the last of the egg exactly for the last. Yep. So right now I'm breading the last piece of meat. Okay, I think I need to take out the porks. The pork cutlets are cooking right now. Give me a second. Put this on here. Okay. There. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Yep, so this was making pork cutlets on stream. How long has it been? Oh my gosh, it's almost been 2 hours already. Okay. I mean, there are parts where I struggle to like open the oil bottle because I broke the lid. I don't even want to check how long it took me to break open the lid completely to get the oil. Okay, for the rest of the oil, I just have to wrap it now since I broke the lid open. I have to wrap it with some plastic wrap on top. Okay. Nice. Just enough panko crumbs for everything too. Nice. Okay. That over here. Okay. Start cleaning the stuff up. Do this dishes. I think, yeah, so I won't. Okay, I do a lot of dishes actually in our shared apartment living, because since I'm the one who cooks the most, it's only fair. Of course, of course they wash their own dishes and their own stuff, but yeah. Let's see. Put it all there. Okay, those cutlets should be done. Okay, so yeah, technically finished. Okay, I'll probably just do top now since we finished cooking. I mean, there's still stuff. Okay, there's still a lot more I have to in the oil, obviously. But I mean, okay, what happens is that we're done basically preparing everything. We just need to basically just cook in oil now. So there's that. Take those out and put it on a plate. Oh, and of course, when you guys take it out, you want like paper towel, or at least put it on some type of like rack with like an area under with an empty area underneath it, preferably your sink, where you want the oil to drip down or get absorbed by the paper towel. Because obviously you don't want the oil to, because of course you want the oil to not be super attached to your food. That will affect the taste, obviously. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let those ones cook. All right. Yeah, so that is okay. There was a slightly burnt one from before. I don't want to take a picture of it. It's not like it's super burnt or anything, but you can still eat it. But it doesn't look that nice to take a picture of. I'll probably eat this one because, of course, I don't want my roommates to eat it. My roommates never eat what I cook. Yeah. So okay, the only reason why I can cook stuff like this is because my roommates and I we did have a very small pool of like food, a shared food money, where I would go and okay, it's only like a month. It's like a per month type of thing, but basically we just get a very small shared pool of money, and like I'll cook something that's basically, or we can make an agreed purchase of something that like it's more expensive than what we usually afford, and eat it basically. So yeah. But yeah, I'll admit they don't really cook though. They don't have a lot of instant ramen or microwave stuff. I mean, I'm saying like you can't live off of that type of stuff, or like pre-prepared vegetables. But yeah, so a picture that usually comes, not a picture. So you guys, when people usually order this in like Asian restaurants and stuff, it usually comes with like a salad. If you want to know how the way they make those salads, like they like the shred-looking salad type of like lettuce type of salad, you get. Okay, let me specifically look up the brand of lettuce. Is it this? No, lettuce types. Let's see. What type of lettuce would you call it? Let's see. That's the one I was looking for. It's a very circular looking lettuce. Bring the mic down and put it. Okay, I'm gonna decrease the mic's gain because since we're next to the mic now. Okay. I think this is good enough. Alright. These are shredded cabbage. Okay, yeah, it's more like the way they prepare it in like Asian restaurants, or how they usually prepare cutlets, is that they either cut it super thinly, so it looks like literally just like shredded. But the other way to use it, I think I said this before, is that you get a really big peeler, like a really big peeler, and you basically just go down on the lettuce. It should just come out in strips, basically. And that's how it's usually served, actually. They also do the same for onions, for like for pho, for example, like to get it that thin. They usually use something similar to that too. Oh, and then you soak, and then this is pretty common, but you soak the lettuce in water, and it actually makes, I don't know, I forgot how it works exactly scientifically, but it actually will make the lettuce taste sweeter if you let it soak for a little bit. Okay. And then they usually top it off with there's a few slices of tomatoes if you go to an actual Asian restaurant to eat pork cutlet. I keep saying dongas by accident. Pork cutlet by there, and then they usually come with a suke. They usually have some type of they have a specific sauce that they always serve with the pork cutlet in Asian restaurants. Okay, let me look up how to make it exactly. Is it Korean or Cutlet Sauce? The sauce is, let's see. The sauce is usually made with 2 teaspoons of butter, water, 2.5 cups of water, I guess, for this recipe, a fourth cup of ketchup, and about a 3/4 cup of high rice powder is what it's called, I think. It's specifically this Asian type of powder. I think that's what the brand is called, I think. My sister burned my popcorn. So that's the sauce combo that's usually served with pork cutlets in Asian restaurants and stuff. I don't have high rice powder on me because I don't really have a use to use it often, so I don't really bother buying it. But yeah, you can also buy the sauce too. It's really called tonkatsu or pork cutlet sauce, I guess, in Asian restaurants, usually in English. Yeah. I remember, one time one of my younger siblings tried to microwave popcorn. She completely burned. Okay, I don't know how it happened, but at the bottom of the bag, the popcorn was completely burnt. But like the ones on the top were fine. I don't get how that happened. Maybe she cooked it too much. I have no idea, but microwaved it too much. But yes, that's what happens. Oh, I should change the table. Okay, so this table that you see below, the asset for the table, it has there's 2 different versions of it. One is called current progress table, and there's cooking finish table, which I'm uploading right now. I totally forgot to upload that. It was a signal to the viewers that I'm done. Basically. Okay, let me go check on the meat again. The remaining ones cook. Yeah, so I never baked before, actually. Because I never ever grew up making sweets. because I wasn't allowed to buy it, obviously. So. As I said before, my mom doesn't. Not my mom, but my mom specifically, when I was growing up, she didn't. When we had snacks in the house, a lot of them were never like chocolate or like cookies and stuff, like any those type of sweets. She would only allow like snacks like chips and stuff, and like portion, so like, you know, you can portion it out and eat it in a bowl or whatever. But obviously, because I mean, I'm not saying chips are healthy. They're obviously not healthy, but like they're technically, my mom was like, it's technically less calories and bad for you than like chocolate and like that type of like super high sugar stuff. So yeah. Now popcorn with ice cream. No. Yeah. I remember. Yeah. So okay. So okay. I know this is usually a pretty asked question when it comes to like eating stuff, but I should hide my eating stuff now. Oh. You done cooking? Done cooking? Okay. Oops. What was this? Oh no. Ignore that. And then this. And make sure okay, I'll move myself here actually. And for the food pick, I'll move it down here. Yep. And model up a little bit more. And then let's just make that a little bit smaller. I can move my model weight to the wavefront. Where is it? Here. Oops. Here. Nice. Okay. So yeah. So I know this is a pretty asked question, whether you put milk first or you put in cereal first when you eat cereal. I'll be honest, guys, since I hate soggy cereal, when it soaks in the milk for too long, the way I eat my cereal, I just put my milk in a cup and I drink from there as I'm eating my cereal in a bowl without milk. So yeah. I like having my cereal crunchy, but I also like eating with milk. That's the solution I came up with. So yeah. So there's that. I don't put milk in my bowl at all. I just put it in a cup and just eat it with my milk that way. What else is there? This down. No, not that down. Put this down a little bit. Oops. Yep, that was my solution to the soggy cereal. Okay. I don't make soup as often. Soup is not one of my favorite foods. Not because okay, it's because when I eat soup, okay, unless I'm out in public, I have a really weird habit where I eat all the contents of the soup. I'm talking about if it's like a soup with like meat in it or vegetables in it, or like noodles. But I tend not to drink the actual soup after I'm done eating it. So, yeah. When I usually get soup, I usually don't get that much of the soup in my bowl because I know I'm not gonna eat that much of it. Okay, cause like it's if you're Asian. No, not that I hate soup. I just don't drink it as much. It's more like what happens in winter. Okay, it's more like if it's for clam chowder and like chowder soups, of course you have to drink the entire thing. But for soups where it's like actually separated contents like vegetables and like the actual more liquid watery soup than like creamy soup, I don't. Oh, when it comes to winter, for winter, to be honest, I just drink tea a lot. I think I said I drink tea a lot, or I just drink warm water. Actually, I think I said like how some foods make me feel really full, even though I don't eat that much of it. Like, okay, for example, I really like apples and like fruits and stuff, but I actually can't eat a lot of them in one sitting because they make me feel really full really fast. It's the reason why I have fruit. I actually tend to have fruit a lot for my snacks because I tend to feel pretty full and I don't have to like really eat for like another 3 or 4 hours. Actually, that's how full I get just from eating. You're picky with your some foodies? Sort of. It's some stuff. Okay. Those should be. say I'm that picky. Oh my, one of my siblings is so picky with foods. Like, she hates any type of pumpkin or squash or anything similar to that type of like vegetable. She very begrudgingly eats it if she's forced to eat it. Like she always goes like, oh, I hate it, but she like eats it because like, you know, my mom made it, so she has no choice. But if she has a choice, she would never eat them. She also really freaking hates broccoli, even though she's eaten it a few times. Yeah. Oh, okay. I had this one sibling growing up, one of my older siblings. She would always complain. She also like she used to really hate Korean food, like all the time. Like she would like not really want to eat it that much. To the point where when she finally got a job, she would portion some of the money just to buy her food that she just wanted to eat or make for herself. But the strange thing is that when she came back from like college or whatever, like after 4 years or whatever, because she actually completely dormed there all 4 years. She basically started eating Korean food like as if it was the most delicious thing ever. And then my mom was like, I thought you said you didn't like Korean food that much. And she was like, when did I ever say I hated Korean food? And all of us in our family was like, what are you talking about? You clearly like said how much times you hated it. But if you bring it up, she gets really mad. So like we don't bring it up anymore, obviously. But that's like stuff like that. It's like I guess some people's changes really change once they like leave the house a little bit, or even temporarily. But yeah, that was one really weird food story I have, I guess. One of my other siblings, she always some of my younger siblings, the one who hates all those vegetables. She has some of the weirdest tastes ever. Like, girl, okay, she doesn't do it as much as she doesn't do it anymore. But when we were younger, she ate the weirdest food combos. She said it was like legitimately but one of the weirdest food combos she's ever done was grapes and ketchup. And she said how good it tasted, and I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, what is this? I tried it because I was curious, because we were really young. We were like 10 or something, 10 or 9. I was 10 or 9. I don't remember how old she was. I don't even remember how old she was. Actually, no. Was I 10 or 9? Okay. It was sometime before I attended middle school, so. And I ate it because she said how good it tasted. And of course it tastes good. And I was like, how are grapes and ketchup a good combo? But yes. That's what happened. That was one of the weirdest food combinations I ate because one of my siblings said it was good. She doesn't do it anymore because of course it's kind of weird. But she does tell me that. Oh, like one time I think it was like a year or two ago. I asked her like, oh yeah, you don't eat grapes and ketchup anymore, and she was like, yeah. I remember it being really. I remember it was really good though, and I was just like, okay. These ones are done too. Let me finish, guys. Didn't hear that. Alright. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Wait, let me mute myself. My roommate came by and wants to try one of the pork cutlets. Okay, I'm back, guys. Okay, yeah, so she took some of the pork cutlets, the one that looks nice. I'm gonna have the slightly burnt one that I messed up cooking the first time, but yeah. Okay, let's see. How long has the stream been? Been around 2:14. Okay. Let's see. Okay. my roommate just gave me a thumbs up saying it's good. Okay. So, thank you. Okay, so my roommate just gave me a knife for me to eat with later. A little knife. not an actual knife. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so okay, so we ended the stream a bit too early, huh? Okay. Let me see if there's anything else we can do for a second. I've got all my chopsticks in the more chopsticks here. Alright. Okay. Maybe okay. Maybe I'll play. Okay, maybe I'll play one game of Vampire Survivors. Maybe. And then I think I'll just call it a day. Okay, so let me pull it up. I'm not even logged into Steam, I think. Okay. Alright. Exit out of that Steam thing. Okay. Let me pause the music. Let's see. So exit out of our sound. Yeah, exit out of that. Okay, let me change. Okay, I'll be right back. And then let's see. Where is it? Okay. Oh, the screen is so large. Okay. Put it here. That there. Window capture. Here. That's a bit too. Okay. Edit. Bit too screen. See for chat. Okay, I'll move my model down. Let's move it down here. Put it here. Okay, I guess it's fine to have that there for now. Okay, we'll play only one, maybe only 1 or 2 rounds of this, and then we'll go. Okay. Okay, so compared to the last stream, guys, I didn't realize, I don't know why, but I didn't realize you could actually get power-ups on the characters. So I played the last 2 streams without powering up without purchasing a single power-up. But yeah, so with that, I unlocked so much different characters. Oh, because it was a lot easier. Okay, so apparently I unlocked every single character, except for the hidden the remaining hidden characters, which is a pink version of the ghost guy right here. I also have not unlocked. Okay, maybe I'll make the screen a little bit bigger. It's a bit too small, huh? Okay, and then will that fit the screen better? Let me see. Oh no, that's the chat. Wrong one. Put that here. Okay, this one. What if I do? Okay, it's kind of cut off weirdly. I don't know why, but yeah. Let's see. Is there any other achievements I need to get? I haven't unlocked some new stuff. I'll be honest. Yeah, survive 30 minutes with one of the characters. Okay, the last character I unlocked was this one. She was the hardest to unlock only because we needed to get a curse item and actually stay alive with it for like 20 minutes. But we did, thankfully. Okay, let me check on the food one more time before I continue. Okay, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, so okay. So I'll try playing this character. Because I'm trying to go through the achievements one by one to unlock more stuff. Wow. Okay, wow. It really is so much characters. Okay. I still haven't played some certain characters. Like I haven't played this person, or who else have I not played, or this person, or her, or her. I played her to unlock her llama. I played these 2, and these 3 actually to unlock some more stuff. But yeah, so we'll try to do her. Apparently people said the library is the easiest place to try and level up a character, and I kind of agree. Let's see. Oh, this one's good. Okay, we'll do the lightning. Oh, and I also didn't know this, but okay. We have to get the combos from the previous stream, but yeah, so certain items and certain passives create evolved weapons once levels get high enough. Which to be honest, I completely didn't even know. Okay, which one's good? This one. I completely didn't know until I looked it up after the second stream of the source second stream we did of FR Survivors. Yep, so I know all the combos now. Okay, what would be good? We'll get this one, and hope that we can get the garlic for it. So we can have some type of defense. Okay. Apparently this character has innate curse, which means that more enemies come than normal, and they have slightly more HP and are slightly stronger. Let's see. I'm doing the axe. The axe, we need the passive called the Candelabra. To upgrade it into whatever the activity was. I don't even know what half of the evolved items are called. As I said before, I'm really bad with names. I only know what the passives are, but I keep on forgetting the names of the actual evolved items. Alright. Okay, this is a gun basically. You need this gun, the blue version of it, and like this and actually another passive called the revival passive. To actually, okay, it's called tiramisu, I think. Actually, don't quote me on that. It has a weird name and I can't remember. But yeah, you need those 3 items to actually get the upgraded gun. Let's see. We'll do this one. For the lightning, we need the duplicator passive for it to become this lightning ring thingy-mabob. Apparently. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's actually a lot more enemies than I thought there would be using her. Keep on using the axe. To be honest, I don't know. I know there are strats to the locations or whatever. I don't know all the strats, I'll be completely honest. But I know there are strats, like which weapons are better. Okay. But yeah, we're not about too much about strats. Let's see. Get more of the magic wand. Oh, this basically freezes enemies completely. I get rid of some more of them. Pick up some EXP. This trial and error. Yep, basically. I think the only thing I generally looked up was the item combos for the evolved items. Other than that, yeah. I mean, it's not to be have to memorize it. It was easier to memorize it while playing than actually memorizing the list or anything. But yeah. Apparently, I still haven't unlocked this one mechanic called Arcana. Arcana. It's in the location of the tower location, but yeah, I tried going there several times, but the guards keep on killing me completely. They're pretty strong actually for guards, I won't lie, compared to some of the guards for the other areas. Okay, I need to check on the food. I was still cooking the remaining. I'm back. Okay. Hello, I'm back. Okay. It was off. Okay, so from the batch of food I made, there's only literally just one left, one cutlet left. Which is cooking right now. But yeah. Ah. So we're just gonna play this game really fast, just for ending to end everything. Mostly because of how fast the cooking went. So yeah, as I said before, the very weird ketchup grape story. It's another weird combo. Someone I know ate. Oh yeah. When I was actually no. When I was a kid, I don't know if this is I don't know if this is a weird combo or if it was just my school who did this, but one really popular condiment. At my elementary school, I went to several elementary schools because I did move around quite a bit when I was younger, until I was like a certain age. But one of the really weird food combos at the elementary school I actually stayed in, and we actually stayed in the area for. There was a weird every something, I think it's every like month, I think. The school would get like pizza from like an actual pizza place. But like the thing is that the kids didn't really there were condiments and stuff, but the kids at the elementary school, they would use ranch to eat with their pizza actually as a condiment. I don't know if that's actually a thing or not. Is it a thing to eat pizza with ranch? I thought that was weird. Oh, and there's also a phase where they would get their pizzas and like dip it in like soda, like Sprite specifically. I don't know why this was a thing at the elementary school, but it was a thing. Of course, as a curious kid, I tried it because all the other kids were eating it like that. It didn't taste that good, I'll be completely honest. I don't know why they liked it so much, but they did. Never understand. I'll be completely honest. But yeah, that was one very weird combo at my elementary school. It was really weird. I don't understand why that was a thing at my elementary school. Of course they all stopped when they got into middle school. It's like as if it didn't exist at all. It was weird. As if they never did it. It's a bit weird. In high school, I used to dunk my pizza crust in chocolate milk if they gave us for lunch. I mean, it's still bread, right? As long as you ignore, At my school, they served the milk in like these packs and not cartons. Like the little pint cartons, at one of my elementary schools. So we would have to get a straw and just poke it through the bag, because you can't really drink it any time. You can't really drink it you can't really drink it at all other than that. Another one. Oh yeah, I think I said before, American school lunches are pretty bad. The only school lunch anyone liked at my high school was, so on some days they would have like Mexican food, where you can actually like make it yourself kind of thing. Sometimes, of course people took advantage of it, so after the first 2 months of school every year, you would always have to get someone else to serve it at that point, because some kids were taking way too much food, obviously. for obvious reasons, they would take much for food if you just leave it out like that. You know what I mean? For people to serve themselves. So yeah, that happened. But yeah, it was like because people say it's like legit food as what they described it as, and not the normal horrible school fare. As I said before, I just ate homemade. I just packed food to bring to school, so I didn't really eat school food at all. Most of my friends brought food from home too, like just something simple like a sandwich. Nothing like fancy or anything, obviously. At my place, school food is actually cheaper than some other places I went to. As I said before, okay, as I said before, I attended a lot of schools in my younger days, but once I hit middle school and high school, it was actually our permanent home at that point. So we didn't move it. We didn't move at all anymore. So yeah, so middle school and high school, literally all my siblings attended the exact same. Okay, not middle school. My older siblings attended the high school that the rest of us eventually went to. But for us younger kids, we hopped some schools. I mean, it wasn't that bad since middle school was like kind of a solidified area in a way, but I remember one of my elementary schools, it cost $4 to get lunch. Yeah. The school I ended and then the high school that we all ended up going to / where we permanently resided at that point, my family. The lunch is only like $2.25 to $50 depending on what meal you want to get. Yeah. School lunches can be really expensive too depending on where you go. Okay. Oh yeah, Scarlet. Yes, the school lunches were pretty terrible, but the poor kid, it was free food. Yeah. Actually, at my place, you actually can't eat free food. In my district area, it's like if you don't have a lunch, they force you to buy. Okay, it's kind of annoying because if you forgot to bring your lunch, they would force you to like buy the lunch food, and you don't get it for free. Like it gets put on your student debt or whatever, and you have to eventually pay it back, basically. And if you don't, you won't. And if you have any debt, whether it's like school library debt or lunch debt, you can't actually graduate until you paid off. Actually, that's how my district does it, which is, I guess, not fair for kids who, you know. Okay, of course, when you're in middle school or high school, they don't do it, but in elementary school, it was really annoying. One time I forgot to bring my lunch, and they forced me to buy lunch, and I had to pay it back when I came back to school the next day. Because if you had in elementary school, if you had outstanding debts at the one I went to, you would have no choice but to. You basically can't graduate, which is a bit annoying, actually. If you had money, you could get really good. But yeah, true. I always bought lunch from home too. Yeah, American food lunch is just not good. The very few times I ever had it in my life. But yeah, hello Chase too. But yeah. Ooh. Yes, upgrade our first evolved item. Okay, it's called Death Spiral apparently. I keep forgetting names of all the evolved items. I'll be completely honest. I still have not memorized a single one. I just think about it as, oh, it's the evolved axe, or oh, it's the evolved card. I'd rather bring my own food than get the food at school or buy it. Yeah. I remember one time there was a transfer student from, I don't even remember what country it was. It was some European country. I don't even remember what country it was. When he saw our school food, he actually was like, "Wow, you guys actually eat this stuff?" Yeah. That was an experience. That was an experience. Oh, nice. We'll get fire wands, and then how much more items does we? What's a good one? Let's get the pentagram. Actually, if we get enough of the pentagram, we can evolve it into a really good item, even though it does erase stuff at times. not very helpful ways. Yeah. I remember the high school I went to had quite a few transfers. The high school I went to, apparently it's a pretty well-known high school. Not well-known. It's a pretty up-level high school, despite it being public. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, a lot of things have changed once I left school. I remember, like, SAT scores. Okay, SAT is an American thing. For, like, colleges and stuff. To, like, pass a test well or whatever. To get into college better. I mean, all kids have to take SAT or ACT. It's basically these, like, these nationwide tests or whatever. I'll be completely honest, apparently they changed a lot when I left. Like, they completely lowered the score down. It used to be, like, 200,000... 400 was the highest score you could achieve, and then it got reduced to 2,000 or something. I forgot the pentagram gets rid of all that stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, wait. Oh, I need to check out the remaining meat. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Let's have to flip it over in the oil. Yeah. Okay. Resume. Yep, so... Yeah, I mean, I heard a lot of things changed once I left my school in terms of education in general. Oh my gosh. Okay, to be honest, I was like, if I ever had to be in high school during COVID, I don't know how that, I don't know what, I don't know what would have happened. Also, it's like everything is like so different. Like, everything's not being online. I don't know how, I also don't know how high schools ran during COVID. Okay, yes. Okay. Nice, nice. And then this one. But yeah. Oh. Everything's changed from COVID. Yeah, that's what I thought. I actually had to finish up college during COVID. Not very fun, I'll be completely honest. It's really not fun. Went to a very country school. Yeah, we just did virtual class. Yeah, it was really not fun completing college during COVID, I'll be completely honest. I literally liked it was literally my last year of college, actually. Our last few semesters when I was finishing up, college. It's like I see, change personality change. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah. And one of the things I didn't like about COVID, I mean, of course, you know, how can you like COVID, but it was sad not being able to hang out with friends as much, though. Banish. It stops bothering us. Okay. Nice! We got upgraded weapon. Another one. Another! Ah! I forgot pentagram does that. To level up the... Okay, to evolve the pentagram, we need the crown weapon, but it has to come out at all, I think, in the randomized slots. After we level up. Okay. But yeah, okay. Let's see. Keep on leveling up the main weapons first. Pull that one up. Let's level this. Level that. We really need to find... the ground. Ah. Yes, we got it. Nice. So now we have all the passes for all our weapons. But yeah. Finishing college in COVID was really not great. To be honest. Let's see. Okay. I mean... Oh my gosh, finding a job was even worse, I'll be completely honest. No. That's fine. Okay. Then that. Then this. Nice, nice, nice. Whoa! They're coming too close for comfort. Okay, hopefully it might involve a weapon. We can. Yep. Now we evolve the lightning. Yay! Yep, it does that now. Cool, right? And then put garlic up. We'll level up the pentagram last, so it doesn't like bother us too much. Okay, nice. Yeah, because okay. We want to survive 30 minutes with this character so we can unlock a new passive that can be used for another character. But yeah. Yep, so okay, what's another high school story I have? Or any other thing really. Oh yeah. I don't think I ever said this. No, actually, no, I did say this. My best subject was math. Growing up. I did not major in math though. I did say this before. I didn't bother to major in it though, but yeah, so like growing up, a lot of my friends, okay, I think more okay. So it's more like when I made friends in high school, or like when some people in high school joined my friend group, they were shocked when they found out, okay, out of all my friends, I was actually in the highest math class, and I was the only one there too. It's Calc BC, is what it was called, in America. So, in America, it's, calculus class. It comes in 4 groups. They are pre-calculus, Calc AB, Calc BC, and then Calc, I forgot the last one was called. It's called Calc, like... Wow, I forgot what it was called, because I didn't take that class, actually. The only reason I didn't take that class is because, I took a different, okay, 2 months, at my high school, the highest math class on a normal track is, pre-calculus, if you want to take it. That's like the last required class, actually. The first, to just graduate from my high school. Okay, it's more like, you can do Algebra 2 as your Maths 2, but most people go for pre-calculus at least. At my school. That's where most people stop at. Because, what they usually take instead, like in their last year of high school, after taking up to pre-calc, they actually go and take, statistics instead. To be honest, I kind of wish I took statistics instead of Calc 2, instead of Calc BC, only because I ended up doing it in college, and I could have taken the AP test to not have taken it in college. It was really annoying taking it in college, to be honest. Only because in the class I took it in, there was like near like 50 kids, not even more than 50 kids. There were so much people taking that one calc class. Like, we actually had to like take our classes, and it's this huge auditorium-ish classroom type looking area. Once a week. There were just so much people there. Algebra 2 wasn't a requirement. Algebra 2 was the most minimum requirement, I think. But everyone in my school just took up to pre-calc. Because, okay, at my school, or the high school I went to, like there were some requirements where you had to actually take a certain number of years of math and like other subjects, for example, no matter like how high or low you are. So most people did end up taking pre-calc. Actually, that's why. Like for example, you have to take like you can take up to like chemistry, like normal chemistry or science. But the thing was that at our school, you actually had to have a minimum years of like science and stuff like that. So some people took like physics or like instead of AP physics or along with both like normal biology and like chemistry. Of course, the higher achievers took the AP classes like AP Chem, AP Bio. Okay, let me check on the food again real quick. Alright, I'm back. AP Bio. I took a lot of AP classes actually. The most being in science and math. I didn't take a lot of the. I didn't take a lot of the other ones like AP English language. I forgot what the one. It's been a while. So I don't remember which classes I took specifically. What I did instead was that during the summer and winter. At some of my local colleges, you could take a course there. So I took like psychology there and stuff, and like other classes, so I could like not have to do them, because I didn't have to do them in high school. I ended up doing a lot of different types of classes. I did. Oh yeah, and also in my school, you're also required to take art as well. You're forced to take art for 1 year, no matter what. It doesn't matter what type of art class it is, whether it's beginner or... it can't be advanced at all unless you have like special permission or whatever. Right from the get-go, as well as like programming classes and stuff. I actually took a year programming too. I didn't get that far into it though. It was just really basic stuff like Java, Python, C++ and stuff. If you ask me to program now, I probably can't really program anything anymore. I haven't touched programming in a really long time. I did not major in programming, to say the very least, either. But yeah, I tried out a lot of stuff in high school as I could. I mean, I didn't have a lot of... I also did extracurriculars too, of course. Okay. I didn't do too many extracurriculars. I only did like 1 or 2. I mostly just studied, which I hated, but you know, I had to study. Of course. Yeah. At my school, I told you. Even though I went to public school, at public school it was really big on like, public school was super big on like achieving like a lot of stuff or getting really high or advanced. So a lot of high school kids, I should say a lot of high school, but quite a number of high school kids at my school went to college, to like take advanced classes and stuff. Yeah. I did 2, but only like gen ed classes. Some of them legit took like the actual like biology or chemistry or really like advanced classes there. Way smarter than me. Yeah, that's the type of high school I went to actually. I'll admit, I never scored that high on my SAT test. You know, I mean, no, I did score high, but like, you know, Asian parents, they're like, it's not high enough. I scored like a 19 something, 1900 or something, I think. A few times, I took it 2 times, I think. With 19 something being my highest. Because it's really high or whatever. Okay, no, this is before the change, guys. The change, when I said 2000 was the highest score. The highest score used to be 2400. Yeah, so there's that. And then, what else did I do? I did pursue music a bit. I did stop eventually. I think I said this before, but the older siblings and the younger siblings, after we got to a certain age, the older siblings actually really started hating us as younger siblings. I think I said this before. I'm actually smack dab in the middle of my siblings, like literally, like legit the middle. But yeah, I'm not counted part as the older sibling group apparently, so older siblings also didn't like me either. Got to be another cooking with Cecil soon? Yep. Okay, I'll show it really fast. This was the end result. Right here. Where is it? No, that's not the right one. Right here. Get over here. Yep, this is the ending result. Just doing one run really fast of this. A vampire status before we finish. Yeah. The biggest reason, yeah, so one of the biggest reasons why I stopped pursuing music was mostly because the older siblings didn't really like us younger siblings anymore at a certain point of our lives. Reasons, okay, I won't lie, the reason is pretty dumb, but at the same time it's personal, so whatever. But what was it again? It was to the point where when they used to live at home before all of them went off to college, we couldn't really, like, even us younger siblings, we couldn't even really like talk in the house because they would just tell us to like shut up or be quiet, even if we were in a completely different room. And if I tried to practice any of my instruments, my older siblings would just would say, "Oh, you suck so much, stop playing," or whatever, and they would get like really pissed off just practicing playing. So yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why I ended up not playing music anymore. I played piano, and I played piano was my main instrument. I played violin only like a year or two. I played trombone for not that long, I'll be completely honest, only because I didn't really like playing the trombone. We couldn't really, at the elementary school I went to, where I played the trombone for like only like one school year. I actually really wanted to play the saxophone actually. But they didn't have enough saxophones. You know, they legit only had 2 or 3 extra saxophones for like what crawled up their butts and died. To be honest, okay, it's just really petty stuff. One of them being that we got more attention when we got older, or when we were younger. Yeah, I mean, I don't be mean, but like, you know, it's like pretty common for like the younger kids to get attention from like other adults and stuff. You know what I mean? And then just stuff like that. It's just really petty stuff that just accumulated, and then they just got really mad. Also that we have no common interest whatsoever after growing up, like how none of them like video games as much as I do, as I used to, as they used to. So we couldn't, or like how I like movies. I really like movies, for example, but none of them like movies as much as I do and stuff like that. Okay, I still remember this one conversation. Legit, okay. I'll admit it's pretty hurtful in that. I still. That's one conversation I can never forget. Basically, one of my older siblings came back from college and wanted to hang out with only me because I was like, because they didn't want to hang out with like the younger. As I said, I'm like split in the middle of all my siblings. So I said okay, and we went out to eat together. And then they're like, oh, like, what do you want to talk about? And I was like, okay, we'll talk about movies. And they're like, yeah, sure, why not? So I was talking about like movies and how much I like movies and like what part of movies I like or whatever. It's like I never really had any deep conversations with them, honestly, because of how much they didn't really like us younger-ish siblings or whatever. And then, dude, when I was talking about movies, they were like, okay, this is boring, let's talk about something else. So we're talking about other stuff. And then as we finished the meal and we were on our way out, they were like, I remember my sibling, one of my oldest siblings said to me, like, literally, legit, like, I can't believe, like, you're, like, I can't believe you have friends, you're such a boring person. And I was like, wow. I guess, yeah, I'm not, okay, I'll be completely honest, we don't talk, me and my oldest sibling, and me and that specific oldest sibling, we legitimately don't talk at all, actually. At this point, literally, the only time we ever meet is literally for, like, huge family holidays, literally. First time I ever heard of a family having a civil war, yeah, it's really between the older and younger siblings. I honestly don't know why the older siblings hate us so much. Just because, like, of course, younger kids get more attention from adults. Obviously, like, it's like no offense to older siblings, but you know, it's like it is a fact of life after all. But like, I can't believe it literally spawned that much hate. You know what I mean? So yeah, I still remember that conversation. I don't talk to them anymore. I legit don't talk to them at all. Even when they come over and we meet during the holiday, I just greet them, just say happy whatever holiday we'd be meeting for. And then we legitimately don't talk unless it's like to pass food to each other. Yep. It doesn't help that I'm smack dab in the middle, so my younger siblings treat me as an older sibling, but my older siblings treat me like I'm the younger sibling, like all the time, too, so they don't like me. Yeah. They get really pissed off at really random things, too. But yeah. So what happens, which is really annoying, I'll be completely honest. Oh god, you might not live this. Uh-oh, we're like completely cornered. Oh, not for me. Uh-oh, please, go away. Oh. Okay, good. Healing. Big come back. We don't need any more healing. And we survive for only 1 more minute. And then it should be done. Okay. Actually a bit hard using this character actually, since it's actually a noticeable amount of more monsters with this character. I feel just hitting 25. I know, right? I was like, oh god. The game is not going that fast. Oh my gosh. We can't die, we're so close. Any healing item? Oh no! Okay. Oh god. Healing! I can do it. Oh my gosh! Healing. And then money. Oh my gosh. You only survived 30 more seconds. Oh my gosh, you're really coming in. Okay, please sauce. Ah! The excuse. Well, I can understand a bit of jealousy. That's a really petty reason to hate someone. Yeah. Oh no, we're gonna actually die! The character didn't make it. Oh no! Okay. Okay. I guess, okay. Aw, man. Oh well. That was still went pretty good. But yeah, okay. The run was still good while it lasted, so... Yeah, so, as I said, we're gonna do only one run, and we'll just end the stream here. But thanks for coming, everyone. Yeah, this is probably one of the shortest streams that I did, but... Yeah, I mean, I did say it wasn't gonna be that long, because it was... Last time I was like, oh no, Hina! Okay, okay, here you go, Hina. This is how the food turned out. Okay, move this here. Back down here to show the progress. Okay. Oh, okay, maybe like this is better. This. Yep. Okay. Yep, so thanks for coming everyone. This was a really sudden Guerilla stream of cooking, so it wasn't gonna be too long. But yeah, so everyone, thanks for coming. And everything. Thanks, Tina. So yeah, so thanks for coming. Okay, let's play the music again. I'm gonna sadly end the stream now though. And yeah. So yeah, so guys, if you haven't eaten yet, you should go eat. I mean, if it's too late there, I guess don't eat, but have a small snack or something instead. But yeah. So yeah. Have a nice day, morning or night, everyone. And yeah, let's go. Okay, the full picture, I guess, right now. Yeah. So tomorrow, I'm just gonna be doing a I guess it's more of a comfy stream since the game isn't really intense or anything. A Slime Rancher. I said I want to play it because, okay, I don't know when it's gonna come out, but Slime Rancher 2 was announced for this year, 2022. They still don't have a release date for it, but it's gonna come out sometime this year, and I'm gonna purchase it because I really like Slime Rancher. So yeah. Yep. So bye everyone.